and welcome to another episode of Bowman, Ultra, and Fleer. Oh my, Mike Schmidt. This is episode number 11 of season 5. And if this is your first time here, thanks for coming in. We really appreciate it. And what we're going to do here is take a pack out of each of these boxes from the same location. This week is going to be the lower right hand corner of each of these boxes, and we're going to pit the cards against each other in the pack. And the winner of the pack goes on to fight the winner of all the other packs, and the winner gets the gold, runner-up gets silver, and then the third place gets bronze. And then we have an honorable mention, because usually they're all great cards and we don't want anybody to feel left out. Alright, so here we go. We start off with the Oh My. The Oh My is a box of 1981 Don Russ with 43-year-old gum. The 43-year-old gum. This box was sent to us by the channel Gum Stained Cards. They are not an active channel anymore, but maybe we can get them out of retirement with a bunch of tweets and comments. Alright, so here we go, and next is gum. Next is our 1993 Fleer Ultra pack. It is our Soily Green Fleer Ultra pack. Soily Green Fleer Ultra pack. They're starting to break, so we need to get through these as quickly as we can before they break too badly. And then we got our box of 1990 Bowman, which we have completed the commercial card set, which is great. We've actually completed both sets with all the errors, so that's totally awesome. We got the dot, the 2 dot, and the corrected dot good ones on both of them, and the error dot good ones on both of them. So that's pretty awesome. This has our 34-year-old gum. 34-year-old gum. It's not as good as 43-year-old gum, but it's close. So this was given to us at a discount from our local game store, so thank you very much for that. And last but not least, speaking of bricks, it is our 1994 pack of Fleer, and this one is turned over, so that's bad. It was bricked really bad. We're going to see how bad the snow is. So let's get right into this and see how bad it is. We're starting off with a Brave. Ryan Klesko with the Braves. If you haven't been here last season, we started the unbreaking of these. It's best to do it in the summer, I've found, because you can leave them in the car and get them super hot, and they will just melt away. And when they don't melt away, they do this. I was trying to figure out how to get the ones that didn't want to be gotten, and I didn't have much success with that. Not on this pack anyway. So Ron Klesko, shout out to all the Braves fans. There's so many Braves fans, I don't ever get them all, but we got Cuz, Zach, Josh at Red Rum, Mike Heath, Jeff Nickel, Adams Card Closet, Center Hill Cards. So many Braves fans, and we got the Expos, Mike Lansing with In the Snow, and a very bad Jeff Ennis In the Snow, a Ricky Gutierrez In the Snow. Looks like it's gonna be snowy. Another Braves, Damon Berryhill. This is when Damon Berryhill came from the Cubs, isn't it? 1990. No, he was in 92 as a Cub, or Brave. So there's Damon Berryhill. Let's put Damon Berryhill versus Ryan Klesko unless we get somebody else. Damon Berryhill was a very big rookie in 1989. Mitch Williams, Wild Thing. We'll put him out too. Tim Bogar. And our insert is a Mike Mussina In the Snow, Smoke and Heat. We might give that one to for the injury. We've been doing that. Mike Stanley, Keith Miller, for the Royals, it seemed like we had Keith Miller last week. Maybe not in this, but in something else. Greg Litton for the Mariners. Shout out to Cash and Dad. And Flying Dutchman cards. We got the Brewers. Kevin Seitzer. For the Brewers. Shout out to Steve Rodemacher. Seitzer. I thought I remembered him on the Royals. Rich Monthyon for the Yankees. There's so many Yankees fans. But I will call out Spidey and Boomsling. Gary Gaetti on the Royals. Shout out to the NW Sting and Chattown. And last but not least is Mike Felder. So we've got, let's see who wins the battle, and then we're going to give it to Mike Messina up there. Ain't that normal? Ain't that normal for this season? A lot of executive decisions this season. Okay, 245 for Damon Berryhill. 353 for Ron Kolesko. How many at-bats? He only has 17 at-bats. And he had 325. Alright. Well, he's not going to win the home runs. So, home runs, 8 for Damon Berryhill. 2 for Ryan Klesko. And strikeouts, 64 and 4. But we're going to divide the 64 by probably 10. So I guess Ron Kolesko will win. But Ron Kolesko is going to battle. I think Damon Berryhill has a better chance of beating Mitch Williams than Ron Kolesko, though. Mitch Williams had 3 wins, 43 saves, 43, and I'm going to subtract the losses from the saves. I think that's a good thing to do because that's blown saves if they're a save pitcher or if they're a relief pitcher and they've lost the game. They don't start the game. Alright, so 43 minus 7 is 34. Come on, obvious. And plus 3, 37. And no complete games. Of course not. You have 3 complete games in Reno, though. So 37. So doubles, triples, and that's it. And it's 20. So Mitch Williams would have won. Give me just a second. So Mitch Williams wins the battle royale for the Fleer, but the pack is going to Mike Messina in the snow for the smoking heat. Woo! It's an insert card in Fleer. Actually, there's one per pack this year, so. Alright. The 1990 Bowman with the 34-year-old gum. I don't know why I have to do the math in my head. It hurts so much. Alright. We got a Roberto Kelly is our gum card. Come right up there today. Oh no. It's not crunchy gum this week. Oh, not crunchy at all. You saying crunchy gum is better gum? Yes. You don't want chewy, dissolving gum. It's awful. It tastes awful. Ugh. Nothing like the taste of 34-year-old cardboard. Okay, so this is a double, we know, because we got every one of these. I'm going to be dogged Indian. Is this the error? Or the corrected? It is the error. The 1-dot error. So we got a double of the error. So that is super awesome. Got a double of the error. Now we got Tony Phillips for the Tigers. Shout out to Sticks G, Lisa Z, and Last Drops Baseball. Glenn Braggs. I think I remember Glenn Braggs. Billy Spears. Mel Hall. Scott Ruskin. Gary Gaetti for the Twins. Shout out to Julie Farnham for the Twins. Roberto Kelly again. Oh yeah, he was the gum guard. We have seen him already. Tom Browning for the Reds. Shout out to Aaron over at Faith Family of Sports. And shout out to Shannon over at Back to the Cardboard. Kevin Brown. Shout out to Hey You Guys. Bradley for the Rangers. We got Kevin Brown. Carney Lansford for the A's. Shout out to Dad over at Rad Dad and Beat Dog. Kent Herbeck for the Twins. Mike Schuler for the Mariners. And Paul O'Neill is the wax card for the Reds. Well, there was much in there, was there? Kent Herbeck, Carney Lansford, Roberto Kelly, Mel Hall, and that's who we'll put up against these. We'll put these guys up against the battle here, in the battle. Who will win? I have no clue. We've got average 272 for Ken Herbeck, 302 for Roberto Kelly. How many at bats? Enough. 260 and 336. So Carly Lansford got the average. Home runs. Who got the most home runs? Second in the middle. 25 for Ken Herbeck. 9. 17 and 2. So Carney Lansford versus Kent Herbeck. The other two are out. It comes down to the strikeouts. Who has the least amount of strikeouts? 35 for Kent Herbeck and 25 for Carney Lansford. So the winner is Carney Lansford. He's going to go into silver so far. As he can get knocked down from the silver. So congratulations to Carney Lansford for winning that pack. Got our Soylent Green! Silent Ultra Pack! Woo! Soylent Green! Silent Green! Can't wait for this season to reveal what the Soylent Green is. BG already knows, but... And there's an Eck again. A little bricked. We got Ken Hill. Getting very close to finishing Series 1 of this. Charles Nagy for the Indians. Shout out to Scott over at Reindeer Studios. Jose Rijo for the Reds. Eric Karros for the Dodgers. Shout out to Brandon Jensen, the GOAT. Randy Tomlin for the Pirates. Mark Lemke for the Braves. Stay in the frame, hobbyist. Mike Morgan for the Cubs. The first Cub. I get to shout out the Cubs now. There's a lot of Cubs. Probably more Cubs than there are Braves fans. Vintage Card Steve, because I always forget Vintage Card Steve. And we got, I think, Hobbyham, Papa Bear, and Doug at Don't Talk to Robots, and David M, and Craig B, and am I missing anybody? I'm sure I am. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. That's all I can think of right now. Craig Shipley for the Padres. Shout out to Stimmers. Hits. Doug Jones on the Astros. Shout out to Rad over at Rad Dad and Where's B-Dog. Michael Jackson for the Giants. Shout out to Goody G and Swing Away Sports Cards. Clint's on his own hiatus for now, so hopefully he'll come back soon. Brett Saberhagen for the Mets. I'm used to seeing Brett Saberhagen on the Royals, but there he is on the Mets. Shout out to Joel Mansman, James Jameson, Pilly Mama Gaming, Carter's Kids, Mets Rule, so many Mets fans. Jeff Parrott on the A's. Ozzie Smith! It's an Ozzie Smith! That's awesome. That's like 2 weeks in a row we've had an Ozzie Smith. Well, we got a winner there. And the Eggman. The Eggman. I think the Eggman beat Ozzie Smith last time. Because we've had this battle before, I do believe. So I am going to give it to Ozzie Smith and let Ozzie Smith face off against Carney Lansford. There's no way Ozzie Smith is going to beat Carney Lansford in average, I don't think. 295, you got close. You got close that season. It was like 3 or something, right? 336, yep. I'm sure he's not going to beat him in home runs either. 0 home runs for the Ozzie. Sorry, Ozzie. But you're still on the podium for now. Now we're into the 1981 Oh My with the 43-year-old gum. The humidity is making it easier to get the gum off of this. That's good. And I think this is a sheet box. It's got the same sheets filling up the boxes because we're starting to get a lot of doubles. Starting to get a lot of doubles. That's okay though. I got 2 Ozzie Smiths out of here, out of this box, so that's great. And that is awesome. They're like this. 3rd year Ozzie Smiths. There we go. We can get the gum from up there. John Castellano is our gum card. Let's get up from up here. Come on, come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, go. So much better. Got a little bit of pag on that, but see how much better the gum comes off of when there's moisture added to it. God, that one's bad today. This probably repacked. Look at this. Look at this card right here. Actually, 2 of them. Just brutalized. Mickey Rivers for the Rangers. Maury Milbourne for the Mariners. Mount Wilcox for the Tigers. And there's Andy.
Hola, amigos.
There's Chuck Tenner before he became the Braves manager. And still had a very bad win-loss record. Alfredo Griffin sauce on the Blue Jays. Shout out to Alex over at Jay's Mix. And Jeff Shaw for the Blue Jays. No pool noodles.
I'm doing this.
Dave Bergman on the Astros. Bruce Robbins on the Tigers. Looks like a rookie card. It's not though. Close though. Hey look, it's Mike Heath!
Hey look, I found a match.
You found a match? Well, you don't be playing with matches in here. Mike Heath! Shout out to Mike Heath. Not for the A's, just for Mike Heath. Mickey Klutz. He's a Klutz. Andre Thornton. We have not had Mike Heath, so this might be some new cards here. Mike Phillips. Bob Welch. Joel Simpson. Ain't that Jessica Simpson's dad? Joel Simpson. Jim Morrison. Got a cicada in the house. John Grubb.
Do you remember this from
Enos
the
Campbell.
previous shenanigans?
And Dan Petrie Dish. Alright. So, yeah, I guess we will go with Mike Heath as our honorable mention. Because that's who I want. I'm choosing Mike Heath. Shout out to Mike Heath. So, that's it. That's our final standings for today. 2 executive decisions in a row. We got Mike Heath as the honorable mention just because his name is Mike Heath. We've got Ozzie Smith in the bronze.
Ozzie Smith!
And we got Carney Lansford in the silver. And the Mike Messina in the snow in the gold position. And there's Cicada. I got to get out of the room. Alright. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you have subscribed, thank you very much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, that button's right over here. If you want to just click on it for me. Click on that bell if you want to be alerted to our next video.
And
Check out all the comments because everybody in the comments is.
it's cool.
Click on that bell if you want to be. Oops. Click on that bell if you want to be alerted to our next video. Once again, everybody, thanks for watching and
We'll see you next time.
we will see you next time. Roll those beautiful bean credits. And let's go get a cicada out of the room.
Wubba lubba dub dub!